Hi, everyone. Thanks again for joining for another presentation here at Oracle CloudWorld. My name is Kautul Mehta. I'm Senior Director of Product Strategy here at Oracle, responsible for the Oracle Learning product. Today, we'll be talking about leveraging Oracle Cloud HCM during these challenging and evolving times. I'll be sharing how customers like yourself have been using the newly delivered innovations in Oracle Cloud HCM to overcome and achieve their strategic objectives uh, during these times. One thing I want to recognize upfront is that the pandemic has marked the end of business as usual, right? The future of business has arrived sooner than expected. HR has been at the forefront of navigating workplace change and remains at the forefront to propel the organization forward. You successfully navigated the challenges of the pandemic, right? You implemented COVID-19 sick leave policies, you hired temporary work staff for your fulfillment centers, you got your corporate offices that you have to organize a transition where with the hybrid work model as well, right? Now your initiatives are focused on redefining the workplace, keeping your workplace safe and confident to work, and reskilling the people to support the evolving needs of this new environment. You also looking ahead to reimagine the way employees work by focusing on employee experience, D&I, and flexible work arrangements. As you look to propel your organization forward and focus on these initiatives, we are here to support you. Organizations need to shift to meet the employee needs and focus on key imperatives from the employee's perspective to effectively address today's challenges. Many of these imperatives align with initiatives you already put in place or are looking to pursue in the near future. Deloitte echoes this strategy in their 2021 HCM Capital Trends report, emphasizing the importance of making the shift from survive to thrive, advising that organizations should take more human approach in everything they do. As we help to prepare businesses like yourself make that shift, we are focusing on five key employee centered imperatives for HR: skills, health, well being, and safety, inclusion, equity and diversity, flexible work, and tailored employee experiences. So, for skills, employees want to understand their areas of improvement. They will develop their current skills and promote their skill set for growth opportunities. For health, well being, and safety, employees are looking for a safe work environment, resources for mental and physical health, and they want their company to nurture their overall well being with work life balance. For DE&I, it's also top of mind today. Employees want to be their authentic self at work. They want to demand equal opportunity and pay equity, and they want to feel like they belong to their community of colleagues. Employees today are embracing the future of flexible work. They want to choose where, when, and how they work. This goes for employment types, whether it's contingent, gigs, or permanent roles. They also want access to the same technology, whether they are at the office, at home, or on the go. And lastly, employees expect tailored experiences from their work technology. They expect easy, intuitive, and mobile interactions. They want the technology to make things easy by automating and augmenting their work. And they expect on demand access to the information that they need. In order to successfully address these initiatives, it's critical to have a solution that's intuitive, easily accessible, and relevant for all your employees. Let me show how Oracle Cloud HCM can help. Our guiding principle here at Oracle is to make work more human. We take care of your business so you can take care of your employees so they can take care of your customers. We enable this with a solution to connect your enterprise with a single cloud. Cultivate your people with guidance and development that they need to adapt and grow, and to create and design a solution to meet the ever changing needs of your workforce. And we help you do this with a customer first mindset, innovating relentlessly on your behalf to ensure your success. We built Oracle Cloud HCM natively for the cloud from the ground up, focusing on the experience and the needs of employees and HR teams. Our goal was to create a solution that is unified to seamlessly connect every HR process, from from HR and benefits to talent management and recruiting to workforce management and payroll. Furthermore, you can align your entire organization by unifying HCM with other Oracle Cloud applications across finance, supply chain, marketing, and sales. You could connect all of these with the APIs and integrations, but that means data lag, inaccuracy, and maintenance that hampers your ability to move fast and be confident in your decisions. We give you one cloud to do all of this, which means greater business agility and a faster response to business needs. I want to talk you guys through some of the recently delivered innovations over the last 12 months. Let's start with Oracle ME. This is our employee experience platform that we released over the last 12 months. It's an award-winning platform as well. You received multiple awards from Ventana, from Deloitte, and most recently from the HRE, the the council which holds the HR Tech conference. So we got the Product of the Year award for this employee experience platform. So we are very proud of this. Only Oracle delivers an employee experience that supports for your employees, gives them direction when and where they need it. A personalized experience that's contextual and relevant to the person. It's accessible from wherever work is done. Connection to all the enterprise solutions. 24/7 access with automated support as well as human support when needed. And professional and personal success with process and interaction guidance. And we provide meaningful day to day interactions with intelligent insights and nudges to move the needle on engagement. I'll just quickly highlight some of the key elements of this platform, right? I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm sure some of them you've seen before. One of the first ones I want to highlight is what we call Oracle HCM Communicate. This allows you to take your employee communications and take them beyond just simple engagement. You can create communications just like the marketing people out there create marketing campaigns with their consumers, drive your brand, drive your culture, and drive behaviors with your employees that matter to your organizations. Build a better personalized experience, you know, influence change, drive morale, drive the company work culture within your organization, right? Infuse it in every communication that you have going out there. And all of this harnesses the power of Oracle HCM because you're using all the benefits of a solution built on your top of your core HR. The next one I want to highlight is around Oracle Journeys, but the enhancements that we have built on top of Journeys to allow you to build business workflows with contextual guidance so that when your employee is in a business workflow, either they're doing a transaction or any other action within your HCM cloud suite, allows them to make informed decisions by surfacing personally relevant analytics, training content, or instructions within this guided digital journey. It's not just about providing a how to perform this transaction or workflow. It's way more than that. It's about simplifying the complexity of the workflow involved. It's providing the best practices that the organizations follows within that business workflow and providing personalized journeys based on how the workflow is performed, whether it's in different departments or within different regions, right? And the employee gets a personalized journey which walks them through the best practices of that workflow for that region, right? And brings everything in a unified employee experience. So they're not in a separate experience sitting somewhere trying to go through this, and allows you to deliver not just HCM business workflows, but enterprise-wide journeys where you can connect, actions in different enterprise systems and doing this without needing any assistance from IT. So very, very powerful. One other thing I would like to highlight is a very cool module that we recently released called Oracle Touchpoints. And this is all about facilitating the employee manager relationship and strengthening that, allowing managers to keep a pulse on the sentiment within their team. And by using that sentiment to drive actions and nudges towards their team, which sort of essentially builds trust within the organization, gives employees an active role in sharing their sentiment and their actions with the manager, and a single place for employees and managers to view the pulse trend, take actions, schedule frequent check-ins, look up on what those actions are or the conversations you want to have during those check-ins, and drive meaningful interactions between the employee and the manager. And we've seen obviously a lot of adoption around our whole Oracle employee experience platform, Oracle Me. We got about 1,800 plus customers using journeys, 450 plus customers using our help desk, 200 plus customers who have deployed the digital assistant, and a lot of them are now taking on the newer capabilities as well. Let's talk about another area of Oracle Cloud HCM where we are delivering more innovation, right? In the Oracle recruiting space, we just recently announced the Oracle Recruiting Booster. And really, this is to drive advanced capabilities in recruiting, where depending on the type of organization, the type of business you are in, allows you to expand job awareness, to engage with candidates at scale, and to schedule interviews in a much faster, efficient way with large hiring teams. And I'll talk through each one of them briefly. Right. Expanding job awareness allows you as a recruiting organization to create event landing pages and promotions on your career site without needing help from your IT. You can design your registration pages, capture the candidate information that you need. If you have an event and you have the attendee information, you can even pre-screen the attendees before that attendee shows up to your booth, and you can screen them and identify the talent before they even come and apply to you, so you can reach out to them actively. And all of the engagement within obviously the system is captured so that you can measure your success with metrics around registration, attendance, and all that data. Engaging with candidates at scale, with the new generation, with the digital native uh, workforce, they want to do everything using a digital assistant. They want to, you know, and our new recruiting assistant enhancements allows you to provide AI tailored job recommendations so that when a prospective candidate provides a resume and does not know which positions they might be eligible for, or be a good match for, our AI recommends those job recommendations right within the digital assistant. Not only that, they can complete the entire application flow within the digital assistant if they wanted to, or you can punch them out to your job application site, to your career site. They can schedule interviews, respond to surveys, all within the digital assistant, and use any one of the channels wherever digital assistant is available, whether it's in app, whether it's in Microsoft Teams, whether it's in SMS, right? This capability surface everywhere where you surface our digital assistant. And within the app, we add capabilities where your recruiting team can converse directly with your candidates using text and email, so that they don't need to go to another app and have communications with your candidates. And this tracks each and every candidate interaction in one central place. Another capability which is very cool is allowing your recruiting team to schedule interviews much easier, faster, and efficient way. You can easily visualize the interview workloads for the entire hiring team, when somebody's available, when somebody's blocked. You can easily look up feedback from each of the teams, and our automated interview recommendations quickly understand the best time to meet, so that they are, based on the hiring team's availability, based on the candidate's availability, and you can even create interviews for a group of candidates requisition and events in a simple way. So lots of new innovation being delivered with our recruiting booster. And now let's switch over to another area within Oracle HCM Cloud Suite around Oracle Talent, right? We delivered a lot of innovation across the whole talent suite. I'll specifically talk about Oracle Learning and Dynamic Skills. We recently delivered a newly redesigned learner experience. And of course, we've been delivering a lot of capabilities in the Dynamic Skills module, which if you have not seen, definitely check out some of our other sessions which speak to that. So the newly redesigned learner experience, the whole idea is to give a beautiful, engaging user experience that your users will want to engage with. Provides them with a single place to discover all of their learning, not just the required compliance or mandated learning that you or your teams are driving towards them, but also any other development related learning which they might want to uptake to drive their career. And it could be learning that's being delivered to, pushed to them based on from your internal catalog or from other vendors or providers like LinkedIn Learning, Skillsoft, or even other vendors that whose content you're bringing in. Gives your learners a single place which is personalized for them based on their job role, based on the requirements of their needs, the skills they are trying to develop, and learning which will help them achieve those skills. And providing this learning, of course, in the flow of work. So not only can they discover this learning, within this homepage here, but also within HCM business workflow. So if they are in a career development goal, to discover learning which will help them achieve that goal. If they're looking at a job role and looking at how they match against that job role, to deliver learning which will fill those competency gaps and help them more qualified to be that for that job role. And with dynamic skills available to our customers, we are really focused on driving a very skills focused, skills driven learning and development flow, right? The skills center, both for employees and managers, gives a very skill centric view for employee for their profile. They can identify the skills they have, the skills they're developing, and this is something where the system comes preceded with 200,000 plus skills, 10,000 plus jobs, a full ontology and taxonomy of which jobs are, and then synonyms for those job roles or jobs that tied to which specific skills. And so when the employee comes in here, our AI engine is already recommending them, hey, you are a product manager. Maybe these are some of the skills you already have. And as they pick some skills, it starts recommending them other skills which are like those. Helps the employee build out their skills profile and skills they should be developing. And we take that information, the system takes that information, and now starts pushing skills driven recommendations. Could be learning that they can to achieve those skills. It could be, mentors that they could connect with who can help them skill achieve those skills. It could be gigs, short-term opportunities in your organization which they can apply for because they want to, they want to learn that skill by using that skill in a short-term gig, right? Another way to learn. Uh, and the skills advisor for learning catalog is essentially capability which allows you to take your entire learning catalog, it could be 5,000 items, 10,000 items, whatever it is, run it through this one job, and it's going to tag every learning item with a skill which it thinks the user will achieve by completing that learning. It's analyzing the title and the description and other metadata associated with the learning course to identify what skills should be associated. So that way, you as a learning admin is not going through each item to figure out what skill I should tag something with. So very powerful capabilities in the skills area as well. I just want to now close to wrapping up here. Uh, but underlying everything that we just discussed is the fact that Oracle is committed to customer first mindset, which directly ties our success to your success. Our dedication to innovation is what separates us from the competition. We invest about $6 billion annually into the R&D of our technology, and we deliver on 98% of our roadmap commitments. This means that we don't just innovate fast, but you can trust that we do what we say we do. We provide hundreds of new features with each quarterly release. And our customers benefit also from a thriving community of over 55,000 Oracle Cloud Customer Connect HR members. And this is a community which provides a platform to share best practices, gain insight in the latest product updates, as well as provide feedback which influences our product roadmap. In fact, 80% of our product updates are sourced by our customers, meaning that we listen to you and innovate on your behalf. And of course, we are honored to share that this commitment to our customers has gained us recognition with all the leading analysts out there. I think that's everything I had to share today. Hopefully, that was helpful in understanding all the innovations that we've delivered in the last 12 months and how our customers are leveraging those to overcome the challenges that they have. So, thank you for listening to it.